a couple of hundred upgrades. I think we're fine with durability now, so season 3, here we come. Still in round 7. Still have like 9 days to do that. Aston Martin might be competitive at the end of the season. I mean, we can be competitive at the end of the season. It is possible. There is not much upgrade that they're doing, so it is possible. You still have to wait 14 days, and I can't wait for that 14 days. Ooh, do I want to spend? Yeah, sure. I mean, it's just 600, so. I get that back. Alfa Romeo cooking. Is Alfa Romeo cooking? Yeah, AlphaTauri sucks. Alpine is catching up on us. Oh, we are catching. Make it. Why is it? Make it quick. You know what? Bro, this is taking so long. Make it quick. I'm coming out. I told ChatGPT make it quick. Alright, so we have Q1, Q2, Q3, so then the race, there's no wets on the race. So we're just gonna load car setup. Yeah. French soil. So way back when I was in a McLaren driver, and of course I'm not a McLaren driver anymore, so let's just let ChatGPT do his thing because I'm ready to do something, so. Alright, so we're in French soil. Of course, that fake watch, that's okay. Lewis Hamilton has the same thing. Here we go. Aston Martin have never been put on pole position multiple times this season. Last time someone's done that, no one ever. Last time actually someone got pole position that in Aston Martin's history was Lance Stroll, the Turkish Grand Prix when they were in Racing Point. Now, 2 years later, we've got 2 poles for Aston Martin. It's gonna be a good pole. It's gonna be a good season. Pretty far. Once we get competitive, because we've got those facility upgrades coming, and we're getting the results. Look at how much we can just drag the speed. 28.024 for Sergio Perez. McLaren's are obviously going to be quick this weekend, so we have to watch out. We're 9/10 quicker than the rest. But we're not quicker than Perez. Definitely, I don't expect like a good result in France, as I am only just 19 points behind, but at the same time we need those results, and as you can see we are slow as a slog. We could be quicker than Charles Leclerc, but we cannot be quicker than Lando Norris. And we see track codes, but that is definitely allowed in some cases. There we go. 27 to 28. Oh, there's only one lap of fuel remaining. Oh, Giovinazzi. We can go to the max here. We can try to find Max amount of time! Oh! I didn't realize you have an that slow. I'm putting your LS is really started a lot. Are you kidding me? We are 3 track humps already. I just have to lift through there. .89 compared to 27.4, that's bad. We're supposed to be good, not this bad. Okay, 5 times per barrel. Fastest lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Fastest lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I said fastest lap, not fastest lap. That's way far. Fastest lap.
Beat now. There's interference.
Are you kidding me? Engineer. Alright. This is gonna definitely make BTT2, so. Definitely we're 9 tenths slower than the McLarens. Where the McLarens are that dominant. Look at that compared to the rest of the field. We're so much down. I mean, the second sector ran away. The last sector even ran away even more. I could definitely match. The last sector's pain in the butt. We're about a second slower, so that's good. Be better, Lawrence. Be better. I definitely try to go medium tires here. That last sector just went away from me. Alright, so these guys will definitely go medium tires, so I'm gonna try to join them. I could go medium, then soft. Medium, soft, because I can save one tire set. So definitely makes me slow, but see what we can do, and then we'll just talk about the rest. What a first sector. Oh, they decided to go soft. Oh, this is bad. Nah, I've made the right decision. Oh, we're 10th down to Bottas. I think we're fine. I think. We're fine. Bad corner. very good last sector. Oh, we're covered in Hamilton. Slower than Sonota though. The last sector's just a pain. Making me so much pain.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Oh Gio. Oh Gio. Looks like I was godly. I think we will go for one. Should be good. We should be good. If we're out, I mean Stroll can improve. I think we barely got it. We barely did. And we are one of, if the four who made it through. Did Charles Leclerc have to pit? I had to go 2 laps. That last sector was terrible. But we made it through. We should be good heading towards that last qualifying session. But you know, we struggled, but we were close to Norris. To the medium tires, so we can make that work. Could save a set. It's me and Stroll, who's in qualifying. Here we go. Q1. Sorry, lap one. What a lap. This could be a good lap here, actually. Tire definitely a difference maker. Hamilton quickest, Leclerc quickest. Those Ferraris are quick here today. Oh, we are flying. What's that second sector? What was this last sector? Yep. Once again, what is going on with this car? It moves a little bit too much. Yep, and that last second she's gonna sabotage me again. Once again, we are gonna finish dead last. But the car is just too light. I don't understand why is it too light though. The car should be good, but the last sector, Aston Martin, I have no choice but going +1.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Big Brown, out on those tires. Not as good as speed, but here we go. The Aston Martin and Brown on board with the world champion. Oh, lost so much time. Now here's the thing. He is so good on these blackest stages of the corners. Look at that, he's just so good. '28. He's trying to find time. He's 2/10 down, but he's still trying to find something. Why is the car not steering? The car is not steering. Look at that, the car's not. Yeah, I'm just gonna save for the race. There's nothing I could do. Right. Car's not in.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Norris, Vettel and Lewis Hamilton. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry.
Car just doesn't. Sino pa naman ako sasaktan ako, baby. Una kitang nakita, sasaktan ako, oh baby. Nakita ka, aking mundo. Alright, so we are definitely not winning this race because so many things have just happened, just wiggles and boggles and everything.
Welcome along then to France, host of the world-famous Tour de France. But we're not talking 2 wheels today, we're talking 4, in a country widely thought of as giving birth to the art of motor racing back in the late 1800s. We've come a long way since then, and you're about to find out how far. It's time for the French Grand Prix. A lap of Paul Ricard then consists of 15 corners and a total length of around 3.6 miles. Drivers will need to position their cars carefully on the exit of the flat-out turn 10, ready for the double apex right-hander at 11. Watch out for potential overtaking action at the end of the start-finish straight and into the heavy braking zone of turn 8.
My car's again in the front row.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Sainz, Charles Leclerc and Verstappen, Bottas, Brown, Giovinazzi, Pierre
Stroll.
Ocon, Hamilton. They'll be starting
Hamilton.
further back after an earlier grid penalty. Yuki Tsunoda and Ricciardo, Russell, Ireland, Nicholas Latifi and Mick Schumacher,
Stroll and Sainz.
Mazepin and Lance Stroll.
Lance Stroll starts last, bro.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Right, so here's my plan. We could go add another stint. Yeah. We'll do the stint. That's good though, right? T-stop would be good, unless we can go for a one stop. Yeah, I'm looking for that one stop. Here we go. We gotta go 5 lights ahead of the drivers. There's lights out, and that was the quickest 5 lights I've ever seen. And we are underway, and now we've had a bad start. We were literally caught off guard, but towards 10-1, Pierre Gasly's up to 9th, Ocon's up to 10th, Ocon! Oh, and we lost so much places there. Yeah, this is over. We lost so much in turn 1. Hamilton is in there, Gasly and Hamilton are battling it out. Look at how much we're sliding, and we're just gonna kick into Ricciardo. Vehicle condition.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Here comes Ricciardo. Ricciardo's just gonna look side by side. If you stay, I'm on the racing line, Daniel. Thank you. I told him, if you were gonna steer, don't try. Here we go, Ocon. Oh, this is our problem. Oh, we finally got it correct. Oh my god. Aston Martin's still having issues, but it is gonna fight to the very end. So Lando Norris leads this Grand Prix. Meanwhile, his championship rival in 13th right now, so it's gonna be hard catching from 13th all the way to the lead, but we'll see what's gonna happen. Ocon though may be in deep trouble. He's gonna look to go on the inside, but he's defending for all his might. Could be a DRS train. And the 6th round's gonna look to make a move on the inside of Esteban Ocon, and that's good. That wasn't clean, but that was good. He found the opening, and Ocon did sense that he was coming.
Great pass.
Although Ocon's just gonna come back once again here. He's just gonna look. I think round sides. That's right. Do that. Alright. So Antonio Giovinazzi again. I think he's also up there in Giovinazzi. Well, good start from Giovinazzi, Ocon, and Jake Brown, they're not going to be happy at the end of the race here because Ocon just rode right in front of Jake Brown, and Brown was not happy. Tsunoda in deep trouble because you've got JB right behind it. 31.696.
DRS is
Brown
being
was
enabled this lap.
1.7
You can
seconds
use
slower.
DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in
Trying
the
to
DRS
understand the
zone.
performance of his car. It's well either, so it's a hard sign. Catch it. Or cut the corner there, so that was dirty. The champions are protecting us. Let's get Giovinazzi at the end of the race. Jake Brown's gonna look to make a move, and he does, doesn't want to give up the place. Yuki Tsunoda did not want to give up the place there. So I'm just gonna make the move crystal clear. There we go. Tsunoda knows. Now we've got the DRS. Straight line speed. That's what we're lacking though, like aerodynamics. That's what we're lacking. Aerodynamics. We don't have aero. Compared to the Alfa Romeo, but the power, we are way up the order. Oh, back corner, back corner, back corner, back corner. Why is that exceeding track limits? When I completely lost time. So here we go. We're just going to look to make a little smidget of a move. Is there anything? Pierre Gasly. Do we have anything on Pierre Gasly here? Gasly should be leading this team, but right now he's in 10th and Jake Brown is in 11th. Tsunoda hanging on in 12th. Let's battle for the final point. Sergio Perez and Carlos Sainz goes across the line with a 31.657. Jake Brown behind Pierre Gasly at 32.6 for that Aston Martin driver, way off the pace compared to qualifying, but towards 10-1, Gasly did not want to leave the room. Unbelievable. Jake Brown's just going to go full send. Yep, turn 1. Easy. He's ahead. He's gone. So that is Jake Brown's
AO contact.
Yep, sorry, that was contact.
Gap to car in front is 3.5 seconds.
Gasly definitely just gonna try to close back up here. For this one, as you can see, that delta time's gonna go down because we don't have the DRS no more. So, yeah, sorry for everyone. Gasly, we need to get off that DRS of Gasly. Yeah, they're just pulling away. And we need a safety car to get these guys off their foot here. Because look at that, Leclerc's struggling on those mediums. We cannot pass the guy in front of me. Who is that guy in front of me? I decided, yeah, I'm just gonna go for my one-stop strategy. We're just officially not intent. Right now, it's a battle for the midfield, and we are winning that midfield battle. 3-2-5, so we're 9/10 off the pace. Still not where we were on qualifying. But yeah, we're still catching up. These guys who are, despite the DRS, they're still very slow. 1.3 seconds is the gap. You see, yep, there's Giovinazzi gets past. There's Antonio. Christopher Leclerc will not win with Giovinazzi winning that battle. And Lewis Hamilton is next. Hamilton might stand for a bigger battle than him, so. Completely struggling for growth. There's nothing I could have done even more to change this car, but so we can catch up to Giovinazzi here in no time. P10, P10. But we lost literally like so much time as Lewis Hamilton and Giovinazzi are battling it out. 4 P8 and Hamilton and Giovinazzi, they're gonna make some contact. This is gonna invite me into the equation. Oh, Giovinazzi now has got the DRS, but yep, he's just lost it. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus my head on Giovinazzi and then we should probably be good. We aren't quicker than the rest of those guys from the front. That's DRS train. That's not gonna help me either. So Gio will go for one more stop. I won't. So Giovinazzi's actually sticking with Hamilton, which is actually good, because I'm catching up. Once Giovinazzi gets loose of that DRS, he's gone. Oh, Leclerc. Hamilton into the pits. Giovinazzi as well into the pits. The guys in the soft tires, they will come to the pits.
What team do you support?
I said it was Steak because they're underdogs. F1 2021 though, Aston Martin back in the day, so I was a big Vettel fan. Once I get to those hards, it's race done for the rest of these guys. I'm just gonna be quick on those hards, see what I can do. 1.7-second gap to Leclerc. That's not far, but that's not near either. It's close. That McLaren, I need to know the time for that McLaren right in front. Norris is doing 31.9s, I'm doing 32.5s. Leclerc is doing 32.6s, I'm doing 32.6s as well, but I'm doing so well. Keeping up with the pace of Charles Leclerc. Probably say VRS now. Considering that it's gonna. Let's find a loophole on how to save. The guys on the medium tires, they won't pit. Guys on the softs might get compromised. Especially Lewis Hamilton. There's a big pack there, so Bottas also comes in for mediums. Charles Leclerc doing 30, still doing 32s. I'm just saving ERS at this point, just to make it to the end of the race. So I'm not gonna make it. For France, it's gonna be a bad race. feel like I'm just not gonna use the arrest in the corners. So now I just got past gas me. This might actually help me as well. Like for the strategy, because those other guys are gonna come to the fence as well for this type of stuff. I think Leclerc, I think Vettel, and I think Norris are going for the same memo. But they will decide to go on those pods for the one-star strategy. Leclerc might benefit. We also might benefit.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
I'm not good at tyre concerns. I don't care about tyre concerns. I just want to make it to the end of the race and win.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hards.
We definitely like to save tires. Look at that, that's a big pack. That's, look, and then there's a gap to Perez. Back corner. What?
Okay, you're catching the car ahead.
Probably. Is he struggling? If he's struggling, then... He's struggling, you know. This Aston Martin could get up to the club. Snappers. They have to pit again though, so I don't think we can roll. That's the pit stop. Catch it for that group. Push this up. Push, push, push. Push this lap. Push this next lap, push next lap, so we can push it from the car. You can catch it to Leclerc.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Give me the best pit stop you guys can. Give me the best pit stop. Because once you give me that best pit stop, then I can just battle now for the win. What a corner. Oh my god. So we're gonna box this lap to catch up to Leclerc. I'm dumping every single part of my ERS. We cannot go up. Hold on. There we go. Back. So 4 seconds. The gap. Just gonna push this. Look at one. Got a 3-second penalty. How did I get a 3-second penalty?
Complete. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
So we are ahead of Hamilton. Hamilton is getting held up by Nicholas Latifi. We've outclassed the field today.
Okay, gap ahead is 5.9 seconds. You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind, 1 second. Okay, the gap behind is 5.3 seconds.
France. Oh, France.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.9 seconds. We've been informed of an incident which has resulted in lots of loose debris on the track. The safety car is being deployed.
What happened to Gasly? Oh. What, that's a safety car incident? Oh, Ocon was trying to pit. It's Ocon again. It's Ocon again.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
This might actually hurt. Alright then. This is actually gonna help me out because
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
I still sped.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Go, go, go.
I don't know if it benefited Verstappen. It did benefit Verstappen. But
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
that's Ocon's race done. The cars are actually bad here. Bottas has to come in again. Stroll. He's in 7th. He's fine. I think. Yeah, he's fine. We should have been it. But Bottas, Hamilton, and Giovinazzi and Stroll are screwed. We're not. If we can pass these guys. Get up to Sonoda. Get up to reach Sainz. So the two Mercedes just fumbled. We're in the medium tires, which is good. McLaren's definitely. Yeah, but Giovinazzi, Hamilton, everything would have fumbled the strategy during the safety car period. Just might drop them down to loss if anything goes badly. Ricardo might get points.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember,
I think Verstappen. Yeah, Verstappen's safe.
but there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Verstappen definitely safe. You guys have to watch out for Jake Brown. So we're gonna be the ones to be eyed on. But all focus is now on the two McLarens. Because they fumbled the strategy up. Could have pitted for safe options, but I think the McLarens, yeah. Jake Brown's already ready side by side.
Give that position.
It already went like green. Sorry, he's slow. Alright, we're green flag. We didn't get the jump. But Norris leads for Vettel. Vettel could contend for the win here over his teammate. Meanwhile, some parts of this pack are all damp. Man. Also, what was I doing? Here we go. Gonna make the move. Easy. Easy switch. Oh. Easy switch. Easy switch. Alright. So the pack is jibbled and jumbled all over again, so we're not gonna get the podium that we expected. Here we go. Good looks at past Ricardo. Which can happen right around here. Ricardo!
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Huge crash. Whoa! Daniel Ricciardo could end in a fiery crash. Ricciardo's gonna look to switch it back, but no. All eyes down Yuki. Should be fine with the 7th place.
There's been an incident on
They
track
fumbled the bag.
resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no plans for a safety car right
Teammates
now.
in the pits. Stroll comes in.
Lance is in for his stop.
So Mercedes probably just fumbled the bag again. I think they really fumbled the bag again. Mercedes, they've gone with Sebastian Vettel. Hamilton is going to be first to pit, then Valtteri Bottas. All eyes as well, Jake Brown could contend for a podium. Leclerc is contending for that podium place. Verstappen is pulling away from Sainz. Jake Brown is hurrying it up. Brown is quick in the second part of this race, especially Sebastian Vettel as well. This could be a battle between the two McLarens, or one of the two McLarens. Before Jake Brown can see Carlos Sainz, he can sense that something's gonna happen. And he's gaining so much time. It's like he's on a new medium tires, and he is on new medium tires compared to the ones they used. Brown was like, nah, I can deal with this. Verstappen is gonna be on the podium. What a start to the season. Valtteri Bottas into the pits. That is race done for Mercedes already.
DRS is now online.
Carlos Sainz as Valtteri Bottas into the pits, which wrecks Mercedes' strategy once again. Mercedes might just not bring constructors' points in this race. What about Lance Stroll? Wait, where is Lance? Okay, Lance is behind. That's the one, but what could have been? It's a what could have been scenario. It's a what could have been scenario for the guys in blue. As Mercedes will not score once again in these final 7 laps. Here's the thing, they can still gain 4 points. The problem is, it's an issue gaining. And Jake Brown's actually sticking behind Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez here for 6th and 5th. This could be an amazing recovery job despite those lingering issues that Aston Martin had during the race. During qualifying, actually, he lost so much time in the race as well. What an amazing performance by the world champion once again. If you can get Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez. Even now with Verstappen, he could still bring a fight. Leclerc actually in deep trouble. Here we go, Ocon comes in now to the pits. Fastest lap of the race. Jake Brown. He has been cooking. Jake Brown has been cooking this race. Perez. Well, Jake Brown is going to be right to the back of Sainz, and he's going to look to make a move on Sainz. He is making the move on Sainz. Down the inside he goes. He pushes Sainz off wide. That was brilliant. Now who sets his sights on? Sergio Perez. The two McLarens meanwhile are battling for the lead as well. Jake Brown's time is valuable, and Brown's gonna send one to the inside of Perez. Does he care? No.
Tyre condition is still looking good. The gap to the car ahead is 1.9 seconds.
The two McLarens meanwhile are still battling it out. I think Perez has got a little bit of issues on his front wing because he's lost about 8 tenths of a second just this lap alone. Now down to a second.
Gap to the car ahead is around 2 seconds.
This Perez going to come to the pits? No. So he's going to continue with the damage. The world champion is cooking the teams right now. Aston Martin have been cooking a lot in this season, so Max Verstappen goes for a 30.8.
Verstappen has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
So Leclerc is the next guy on track that could be a threat. Valtteri Bottas with a 29.9, but he's down in plumb loss right now. He can't get up to the points. It's gonna be a hard task for Mercedes to even go get points, as I think the two McLarens continue to battle. This is a great start to the season for Jake Brown, but of course he had issues late, and which led to, at some extent, lost him 19 points in the championship. But Vettel is fighting, and he's fighting quick. Verstappen could still catch up. Leclerc could still catch up. Jake Brown, if he can get onto that DRS, could still catch up. Brown's pushing. He wants the DRS so bad.
The car in front is 1.6 seconds.
And he's on down to 30.9s. But is he close enough? Can he still get into that DRS where they could catch up? I mean, nevertheless, Jake Brown has done such a good job here today. So it's going to be an amazing run once again for Jake Brown. A win in Canada, and here in France, he has got more points. So far has been amazing seeing this man persevere throughout his career. Leclerc is closing up to 50 kilometers an hour, plus 15 kph with the speed. So the miles that Jake Brown's been putting up is just amazing. You know, he's done the work. Okay, I screwed myself up. Yeah, I screwed myself up. Alright.
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
We're gonna finish 5th anyway. We can't catch up to these guys, so. Charles Leclerc. We were starting to close into that DRS, but yeah, Charles is just too quick. We're gonna head to Austria in just a week's time for that back-to-back. So 4 laps to go. Two McLaren still battling it out, but I think that Sebastian Vettel has won that one.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Yeah, we're good. We're good from behind, so. Look, we could have catched up. Here we go. line speed of a cheetah. Alright. Close back in to Leclerc. We could just try to crash gate this. So closed in. We're so there. We're so closed in. 3 laps to go. We have a 3-second stop policy. It doesn't matter, but we're closed in to the two McLarens, and these two McLarens have been battling left and right. This goes to show that the Aston Martin of today can fight with the Ferraris and the Red Bulls, so P5 will do the trick. I think Valtteri Bottas is at this point just cannot pass Tsunoda for the eye lot. Actually, Bottas is making a run for 10th place here. Oh my god, we got another penalty! Unbelievable. We can get 4th.
We're leading our teammate by 31 point.
Bro, that's absurd. 31.2 seconds. Come on, you're closer to Verstappen, mate. You're closer to Verstappen, mate. Fight Verstappen, mate. What I have to do is for yourself. Come on. Go on. Go on, chap. Alright, that was the straight line speed compared to those two. It'll be a last lap thrill, isn't it? I'm just gonna say VRS. Keep on slipstream. Leclerc. Leclerc.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Last lap will come upon us. And I think the leader is Sebastian Vettel, isn't it? It is Sebastian Vettel who's leading this race. As the last lap commences.
Final lap of the race.
What a race. What a loss. What a race. In theory, what a race this has been. We're just not pushing hard enough. Charles Leclerc. Please don't make it more bad for me. So it is a lost 2 laps of glory. Lost lap of how? So, Charles Leclerc, you can't pass Max Verstappen. I don't need to pass Leclerc, because I can just chillax. Oh, is there gonna be a belt? No. Oh, the 2 McLaren's belt. Norris closing in on his teammate. Fucking. Go on. Okay, so Leclerc, now that we know the Ferrari's good on paper and pen, this is going to be good here. It's through these final couple of corners. The McLarens were fighting it out for the win. But it's not enough. The German, the 4-time world champion, holds off his younger teammate. Is he back in the World Championship contention? Maybe, maybe not. But all we know, the French Grand Prix goes in the hands of Sebastian Vettel. He wins here in Paul Ricard. What a P5.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
A beautiful performance from McLaren today. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Sebastian Vettel wins.
The safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at McLaren tonight. Congratulations to everyone on the team, securing the win and proving they're a force to be reckoned with out on the track. It's a good result for Lando Norris, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Lance Stroll certainly put in an impressive performance today.
Yes!
No doubt his team and fans are extremely proud.
Let's move on to the constructors. McLaren continue to increase their gap at the top. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Ricciardo score points. Yes. Oh, Stroll was good as well. He was quicker. Was the other socks as well? Oh, he was on the mediums and he did a 31. Stroll should have been up there, but anyway. Standings, we're 27 points now back behind, so Vettel 14 points behind me. Constructors Championship. We've pulled away more from safe, so that's gonna do it. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.